Test 1, test 2. Mic check, mic check.
Dying for the right cause
Welcome back.
is the most human thing we can do.
All right, we're in the first 5 minutes. Let's turn on some full auto here this morning. I am a few minutes late. So let's see here.
Speed of YM200. Speed of YM200.
All right, test now. You guys tell me if those levels are good. And let's see, we are 3 minutes past the open. I like to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes, let the tools do the work. So I've got full auto turned on there. And let me see if I can get you guys up on my screen here.
On the one. Speed of YM104.
All right, so I was about 15 minutes late here this morning, getting things going there with the kids and homeschool, all that kind of fun stuff around here. Let me zoom out here and give you guys a view. I've got 5 time frames rolled up here, and we put out our new release, the latest updates and feature enhancements on Sunday evening. And if you guys participated in yesterday's afternoon live stream, we walked through the installation and setup and the new features, and we did a little trading in the afternoon there. We are on the YM, trading the Dow today. We had gotten some requests from some folks to go, hey, can we see you trade the Dow? Does the system work on the Dow? Of course. Of course, no problem. Now, it's going to be a little bit faster, so I don't have as easy an opportunity to teach you guys on YM as RTY, just generally speaking. Now, that doesn't mean we can't. So good job, school your kids. I mean, how could you put them in public school these days? I would never. I mean, it's just insane. Okay, so on the tide, we've got a red and the most recent one. So we've got a tide and a wave on red and green up top. So let's move to the MACV chart here, and we are inside the fiddle zone. We want to play outside the fiddle zone for the best plays. But we do have full auto still turned on here. We are 5 minutes past, and literally I was about to turn that off because we are past the open here, but I'm going to squeeze my target in there. We are against the
Target
against moderate. Well, it's moderate buy right now, and we'll just I can't even talk through it. Like I said, YM, there are less opportunities for me to talk through plays there on that. I was about to say the only thing going against that would be the fact that we are shifted to moderate buy at the time. But hey, it's the Enigma, and the Enigma ends up being a moonshot. Why? Because we have a buy supply just to the left there and a cross. So that is the equivalent of, it's like a headshot but with an Enigma. And that is like an Enigma headshot, which we call the, what? Type it in the chat, everybody, before I type it. What is it? It's a moonshot. Moonshot short for the winner. That is trade number 3.
Speed of YM 144.
And technically, I'm done. That is a 1-2 winner chicken dinner plus a bonus, up 1185. So first sets of plays there this morning. right as I was about to come on live stream, we got the trap. Can I get you guys to that screen? That's the question. And what does this one do? There we go. All the way in. Hey, my foot pedal's working today. How about that? Okay, so we got the trap at the bottom. And then what's this right there? BCDM. Yes. For the target. So this was trade number 1 for me right here, up to target, and then back to back. So after we get a big move up, let's see who gets this one. So we got a trap, big move up. Yes, this wasn't some kind of off move, whatever, right? Big move up. And what is this? Everybody type it in the chat. What do I like to do with this one right there? What do we call this? Let's see who gets that in the chat. Let me pull up my phone with you guys since I got the screen locked on drawing. See who gets this one right. Let me pull up ALGOBOX Official. Let's go to live stream. See what you guys are typing in there. AOC, baby, continuation long, alpha omega continuation. That is what AOC stands for. Everybody type AOC, and remember that stands for alpha omega continuation. And yes, as Petro said, first AO after a big move up. That is the definition of the AOC. Not to be mentioned with that idiot in Congress, but that is the AOC play. Alpha omega continuation. So big up move, first alpha omega. I want to give it a shot there to the top there. That was trade number 1 and trade number 2 right there before I got on screen, within minutes of each other. Ended up happening right there at the open, and went ahead and took swings at those right as we're coming on to the live stream there. Just too juicy. The speed was awesome as well right at that time. Okay.
Speed of YM97
There
on the
we go.
one.
Okay, so we're up 1185, and we've been streaming for, what was it, 6 minutes? Eddie, can you do that hourly rate for us? Oh, he already did. Look at this. Eddie's throwing it down for us. What do we got? Zoom back here. Hourly rate of $14,220 per hour. Not too shabby. Okay, so we got the first ready up here. Let's see if we get a triple ready up for potentially a little double bonus there this morning. We are early. We are in the 940 to 950 area. Let's look at the news. Didn't get a chance to look at that earlier this morning. So we zoom in here to our new news indicator. You guys have this turned on. Pretty easy. Does its automatic updates for you there. We'll put it there on your chart and give you a warning before those events show up on your screen as well. So the next event I see, 10 a.m. U.S. consumer confidence at 10 a.m. there. So we got a little bit for that. Almost 20 minutes left of that, 19-ish. 18 and some change. So if we get a triple ready up down here, what are we going to do? What are we looking for if we get a triple ready up? I wouldn't believe everything you see on the internet, my friend. But I will tell you that the individuals who put that out is already 400 and let's see, what did it cost them in court? $430,000, and by the time we're done with it, will be over $500,000 and jail time for the people that are purveying that lie. So, and the only reason that that guy still has that out there is because he's in a foreign country and he was put up to it because they know we can't reach them outside the US. But don't worry, there are people who are paying consequences for the defamation in that and the doxing, you'll notice at the beginning of that one as well. But you continuously coming and bringing that at me all the time, you're a low IQ moron. So thanks for playing. Let's see. One, two. Looking for that triple ready up. Who's got the answers? Eddie, could you do your job? Curtis, could you do your job? I have to keep doing your jobs for you. I don't know why I have to keep, like, bringing this up. Yes, they're putting my family in jeopardy, and my moderators can't seem to do their damn jobs. Anybody need a moderator job? Anybody need a job? They think it's funny.
Speed of YM51.
All right, so double ready up, did not get a triple. Yes, we are looking for a reversal of the move down here. And let's see, technically, what did I say before? If we got a big alpha omega in the middle of one of those, that can form as another one, right? So we actually do have our triple right here. So we could get the reversal, and we are. Let's see. Let's watch to see if we end up shifting from red into green. Hooked on pips. You shared it and hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We're coming up on king timing here in about 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say about 5, 6 bars. Coming up right here. Okay, here's king timing. Let's see if we get a play here. Okay, that's a leg of hope. I think we're about to pop up. There's neutral. There's a triple ready up here. I'm going to go ahead and take this one as another bonus opportunity here this morning. No worries. Thanks, Eddie.
On the 8th.
Where is Curtis this morning? All right, here we go. And looks like we're going to have a bonus of about 1K here any moment.
Target.
There we go. And a little 1K bonus to add there at the end of the day on a triple ready up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Speaking of Curtis G.
Double delta EM on the 1.
If I can get all these windows out of the way so I can see the play button. Sing it to me, baby.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love it when you talk. No matter where I go with
Speed up YM57.
it's just not on. I know I can't let go without you near me.
Alrighty then. Hey, check this out. My foot pedal is working on my computer today. How about that? So let's see if I can switch these around. How about that? Oh, I can do it with my foot now. How exciting. Alright, foot pedals galore. It's the small things in life. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. So, triple ready up for the win. We kind of already had it back here, so I'm kind of disappointed in myself I didn't ride that all the way up. And it's pretty decent into that shark, because again, we're going to hold to the opposing signal. Got that one right there. However, once we loaded up and got the triple, went ahead and joined the party, and we rolled it all the way up into the opposing signal right up there at the 11. Juicy. Any questions around how that trade works? Type it there in the chat. It is 9:49, so about 11 minutes until the news. Don't forget, if you use code ALGOBOX for Apex, that's always going to get you the deepest discount offer on those Apex accounts. Doesn't matter what account you're using. If you're like, well, I don't know if I want the 80% or the 90%, or I want the 50%, who's got the best? You don't have to worry about it. Just type in ALGOBOX, and you will always get the best offer with Apex. You got a J hook down there as well, Daniel D.
60.
I think that might have been one of the ones I pulled off when I was running in Q tests. Let me see if I pulled the J hook off. I did. I think I was trying to reduce some overhead, and so I chose the J hook to remove it because I'm pretty good at spotting J hooks. Let's go ahead and add it real quick here. Market's going pretty slow here. J hook long. J hook short. Yeah, there it is. So this is what Daniel was talking about there. So he said he had the J hook show up, and he took that off of the J hook too. Beautiful. And remember, a J hook is going to represent that we have a trap as well, which is one of those components that you want to see on an up move. So it identified the trap for you on a full auto J hook, and yes, it hit target 1, target 2, and target 3 on the J hook with the confluence along with that triple ready up. Very nice. You rode it all the way up there to target 3. Beautiful. Which basically was where I got it as well. But you know what? Like, I'm usually good at checking out those J hooks, but I didn't see that one today. And look at that. Perfect. Ideal entry for it, coming right in there to, you see the entry point right there. We got it between the two green lines, and there it is, right into the perfect J hook entry. Boom, target 1, target 2, and target 3 all the way up. Very nice, very nice. Multiple ways to win in this video game. Let's go. Speaking of let's go, have you guys seen the updated website?
Speed of YM50.
If you saw the updated website that went out last night at midnight, type a 1. If you haven't seen it yet, type a 2.
Double delta EAM on the 4.
And we'll get some feedback from you guys to see if you guys like what we got going on there.
Dying for the right cause.
All right, so a few people have seen it.
We can do.
Let's let's pull it on over here. And we're looking for feedback. Speaking of feedback, if you want to get the ultimate discount offer on our system, first of all, the ultimate is that, hey, there's a 2-week free trial. How many other systems out there give you a full 2-week free trial completely unlocked? Nobody. But that's because they're not confident in knowing that their system is actually awesome. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. We know that the more you use our system, the more you're going to like it. So we'll get you hooked up. So there's a free trial button right there. Click on view pricing. And if you want to beat all the pricing that's there, although you can just go straight to the pricing and look it up there. Got a pretty sweet offer there. $297 a month, not too bad. But if you want the ultimate discount offer, I need some feedback. So what I'm looking for, before we launch ALGOBOX stocks, I would like to get some feedback from those of you guys who are doing our 2-week free trial. Now our website will walk you through some of the cool setups that you see me take here on live stream there. Talking about Flowmaster, double cross, double moves, shark tails, Confluence, how we use multi-time frame, triple ready up with the Enigma, one of our favorites. We just took that one right there just now. Top of the website, pretty cool. But yeah, you can scroll through those and get trained up on our system. Speedometer, how that works, stalking your trades on an SMOK double delta, MACV entry strategy, and here's the video training library section. If you want to go straight to training, you can do that as well. Let's see. Let's see why the somehow the header's not staying up there. When I'm scrolling, it's disappearing for some reason. Not supposed to do that. All right, so we got some bug on it. Got a couple of things to fix on the website there. Okay, so we can go straight to training. Pretty cool. I wish the stupid header would stay showing. All right, gonna have to fix that. All right, there's the header. And let's see, how about we want to go to... Where did the pricing thing? How about the free trial? I'm going to come down here to the 2-week free trial. There it is. Pop your email address in there. Get your 2-week free trial. Pretty cool. And then while you're doing your 2-week free trial, if you give me that feedback during your 2-week free trial, I will get you hooked up with the absolute best discount offer. I will beat Black Friday offer for you just for having a chat with me. I've got about 5 questions to ask to get answered from you. Of course, make sure you guys are following us there on YouTube, which if you guys are here hanging out with us right now, you're already doing that, so good for you. So go get trained up. There are 6 libraries here. Jump to the library, whichever library you want to look at. Libraries 1 through 6. And then if you want to expand out a lesson, click on the lesson, lesson 6, lesson 5, 4, 3, you know the deal. First lesson's there. This is kind of how to get things set up, all the updates and that kind of whatnot. But 4 is the core. If you want to skip ahead and go to library 4, this is core content right here, talking about how I approach risk management, big picture items stuff, the order of operations, how the system all works together, tactics, the reality check, gaming practice, bull riding, flashcards, how to program your mind to play this game well, your daily routines, instrument personality setups, etc. And then concluding with lesson 6 there on strategy details, how to put it all together. And of course, we got a couple bonus videos in there for you if you made it all the way through. So that's that. If you want to learn how we do the whole 120-day program broken up into 40-40-40 right there on the walkthrough video, will also help you go through the training libraries. But yeah, give us that feedback during your 2-week free trial, and I will hook you up with the best offer ever if you'd like to join us. And you can do that a couple ways. You can call the number at the bottom of the website if you're during normal business hours. Or you can hit us up on the DMs there as well. On the website or on Discord, and you can send me a direct message there as well, and we can get on a chat.
Consumer confidence.
And for your time, I will save you a big fat dime.
Index.
All right, so 2K. Let's see. Then we popped up into level 16 up there. Interesting. The header stays on your end. Oh, that's good. Which browser are you using? Fickle Dacon. I'm on Chrome and it doesn't seem to. I guess when I scroll up, that's what it is. If I scroll up, it's there, but if I scroll down, excuse me, if I scroll down, it disappears. Maybe that's a normal thing on. Yeah, I think here's what I found. It looks like if I scroll up, it stays there, but if I scroll down, see how it disappears? Maybe that's normal. And if I just scroll back up, then it shows me normal behavior. As you can tell, I don't spend a whole lot of time online. And that's what happens when you got 4 kids and elderly parents, you know what I'm saying? Okay, good. It's working for everybody else, though. That's awesome. Header's working on mobile? Oh, great. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Samir said, been using ALGOBOX on a free trial. Love it, but do we need to be in the Discord? I don't use it much. Oh, my word. Samir, just please leave. Just, dude, leave. Go away. Disappear. But do I gotta be in Discord? Last time it didn't say if it was Enigma included or not. I don't know why I'd be in your Discord and get the greatest information whatsoever, or go through the video. It talks about the importance of Discord. Yes, of course you need to be in Discord. Oh, but I don't like it. Oh, boo-hoo. You know what I don't like? I don't like anything. You know how many things in life that we do that we don't like doing? But we do it because we know it's the right thing to do, because we know it's better for our family, blah, blah, blah.
Divergence up on the 8th.
Get over yourself. I just had this conversation with some blast from the past recently.
Double delta eam on the 4. Double delta eam on the 1.
ICT claims that me personally, I go long and short at the same time. Me? Send me the link to that, because I will sue his ass for defamation. Dude, I am adding up my shit on his defamation, so please send it over to me. Send me the link. Creamsicle, hook me up, come over into Discord. So I'm already building a case on him, so I've already got and busted his buddy Shane Fields.
Speed of YM2.
His dumbass. We can't disclose the amount of money that he owes me. But let's just say this. Anything that he ever owns, because the kid has nothing. But if he ever owns anything, I now own it. So that was really dumb of him to send someone to assault my family. And number 2, his little butt buddy's about to be in jail. And, oh, I don't know, let's see. I'll be back in court tomorrow morning. Super excited. And, yeah, by the end of the year, one of his buddies, I'll just say it this way, is going to be in jail. So that's going to be awesome. And then ICT is on the menu. I am suing the Robins first. I'm collecting it all. And then I am bringing it on his fat head. And then I'm going to go and show the entire industry all of it. It's going to be fun. You guys excited about that?
Speed of YM.
Ryan says it's probably an edge case when my vertical monitor sections are cut off. Instead of having the GIFs and text boxes being responsive to the screen like the mobile version. Okay. Thank you for that, Ryan. Actually, so we do kind of know about that. Lion. So, again, that was a defamatory video. And, again, there's false information all over that. You haven't seen my green broker statements, then you haven't been hanging around. Like, but please keep bringing your nonsense. Please do that. Scroll down the live streams. And as far as going long and short, can I ask something? How do I go long in one and short in the other when I'm out here on a live stream right now with you, with no delay?
Speed of YM72.
So, please, Send me the live stream link to ICT making that claim. Wait, does ICT actually have a kid? Dude, I've done entire videos around his family situation and how he uses adult children to run his con. Do some homework. Type in ICT documentary. Yeah, so if he said something in his live stream...
Divergence up beam on the 8th.
Yeah, send it over. Hop in my Discord and pop it in there. Of course, I mean, I've never seen you come and talk in any of my live streams ever, so why don't you just tell me what day? Was it today? Bro, it's literally in his live stream. Do you know how many live streams he's done? I mean, it isn't just one. Are you saying today's live stream?
Lower
bro.
touch beam on the 38th.
My name's Creamsicle.
DCDM beam on the 1.
You believe anything ICT says? That's the funniest part to me. These children believe the biggest con artist in the industry. Isn't that hilarious? Okay, I didn't see the last part of your statement there where you said, which is stupid. Yeah. But did you mean that it's so stupid of me to go both directions? I'm literally out here in a live stream. How can I go both directions and only show the winner? But then he's like, well, then I must be really freaking good. It was last week. Okay, so again, last week sometime. Well, how many live streams did you do last week? I don't follow the man anymore. I am suing his ass in court. I already told you guys. I went, did the expose, did the documentary, mic drop, and then I'm coming after him in court. And unlike ICT, I do what I say I'm going to do. People have learned that with me. And some who haven't will. He pretends to code, claims that, oh, I coded the markets. Bro, you're talking to someone who actually codes.
Speed of YM.
Come to the wrong place for that nonsense. All right, well, somebody find me that link to whatever. How many live streams did you do last week? Do I really? You gonna really make me go search for this? Can't even give me the day, but he wants to come over here and say, oh no, I said it last week. Really? Sure he did. And I pay a guy to track all that stuff, so if he didn't catch it, I mean, another person whose head's gonna roll.
Double delta eam on.
Yeah, don't make me put my suit on, bro. If you see me coming in my suit, it's not a good day for you. Better be a funeral.
Speed of YM 64.
All right, lives last week. Let's see, 23 hours ago. He's got a live stream right now. But of course, it's going to be tape reading. Tape reading. Again, he's not going to take any trades.
Lower bands touch eam on the 38th.
He can't trade. He just needs low IQ idiots who drive for Uber to continue to buy into his nonsense.
Double delta eam on the 1. Speed of YM
4 days ago. Again, what date
Double delta EM on the 1.
did he say it? He doesn't even trade demo. That's the funny thing. There's an entire documentary on his fraud and how his BS works, and then what's his name? Iman did an expose on him.
Double delta EM on the 1.
So just go on YouTube and type ICT exposed documentary. So this one right here, we hired private investigators to expose all of the truth right there.
Lower bands touch EM on the
And then
EM1.
Iman used a lot of my content and did one right here, biggest fraud ever. You might want to go check that one out. And then I think he did one with, oh, don't even get me started on the whole Robbins Cup thing. Let's see. Just ICT exposed should bring, here we go. This one's hilarious. This one's pretty good too. How a fake guru ruined his life in 2 days live streaming. That was a hilarious video. And then him sending people to threaten my family. This is where he's fully busted. On top of everything else.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Got 5 lawsuits lined up for this nut job. Let's see. Right here. ICT silencing fear strategy. This is how he will send people to threaten your family. He thinks he's some mob boss, whatever. His dad's doing life in jail in the penitentiary for contract murder for hire. And then he likes to act like he's like his dad and he can bring people to F you up, do. Threaten your family, threaten you when you expose the truth about him. Oh, we just missed a nice 23.8 Enigma up here. They typed some Enigma in the chat. That ends up being a moonshot along with it. So we should just call that moonshot. And we got some ready ups along with it. Juicy. Too juicy. Right in front of the prior high. Gotta love that. Yeah, and then he will hire people outside the US to slander you because he's got no balls. He's not going to say that stuff in public. And if he did, if there really is a video where he said that I go long and short, great. Defamation directly. So fantastic. Please send me the link to that. I will add it to my case. Yeah, and if you guys think we're horsing around about it, if I'm coming at you, I don't come soft. Here's an entire room devoted to the ICT documentary. When you come inside here, fully organized, top to bottom, everything about this man broken out by segments. Baby pips, audio clips, court police citations, Enigma, his fake Enigma, erased YouTube comments, fake cars, fake MT4, fake trade station, FX gears, video clips, real bad trade records, real houses, this stuff on Thinkorswim, Tobias and Parsons, all of it.
Double
Shane
L
Fields.
on the one.
That's just a documentary one. How about there's more. Everything on everything he does on Twitter, all saved up. Information around everything. Everything on ICT is recorded and documented. The stuff that matters. This is the filtered down version. Let's go to another one, and then the class action against ICT. Engage. Look around, find out. Okay, triple ready up. 1, 2, and 3. So could be a reversal right here. So I would be looking for a long off of this 13.7. What's our time? 10:15. So we went right past the news. Was the news hot? Apparently I was hot under the collar. What did I say? I was talking at 10 a.m. What happened at 10? So here was the move at 10 a.m. Looks like the fake drop off into the zone we had drawn previously. Touched and launched. We had a failed Enigma right here, but came back through it, and that was the up move. Then Enigma back the other direction for the down move. And then triple ready up, boom, 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 and got a bit of an up move here. Let's see how long that is so far. 20 ticks to the upside. Let's erase this old zone, and looks like we're starting a new one right here. So double crosses at the bottom of the zone, double crosses at the top of the zone. Would be nice spots here. So we are going to be launching ALGOBOX stocks. Still looking for some people who want to volunteer to run a ALGOBOX stocks channel yourself, or we are looking for a sponsored one. If again, if somebody comes out, shows they can do the work, we've got a YouTube channel already purchased for you, ready to go. So if you think you've got what it takes, we can take that and launch you into a larger audience of stocks traders, hundreds of thousands ready to go on a YouTube channel dedicated for ALGOBOX stocks. We actually did a video around that. It was not this Friday, but the prior Friday. Ed, if you can find that video for us. It was 2 Fridays ago. It wasn't just last Friday, was it? I think so. It was 2 Fridays ago. I think I went into detail walking through the stocks and how easy it is to walk through a room on that. Did I not? We did end up having 2 bonuses there, so we was 4 trades there today to get to that 2K, so averaging about 500 per. actually think on that you have SOP or something be required for it. I watch about 60 tickers or so every day. Yeah. September 13 link. Okay, thanks, Eddie. So yeah, Brandon, check out the link that Eddie's about to send to you there. Is stocks designed for day trading only or more swing trading for days, weeks? All the above, Josh. You know what? So I'm done for the day here or done for this session. We'll come back at the end of the day today, do our afternoon session. But let me do a quick run through here on any time frame. So somebody pick a ticker. What ticker do you guys want to see in stocks? Let's shift the music. One moment, please. Pick a ticker, any ticker.
Is the most human thing we can do.
Apple. All right, so let's do a new one here. And actually, let me show you how easy this is. Let me just duplicate tab first. So I'm going to right click and duplicate window. Everybody knows about this, right? You can just duplicate a chart. Right click, duplicate chart. Okay, so here is a YM and a YM, right? And then if I do always on top here, control space. I think that should put this on always on top. Nah, it doesn't work with these. So these I have to right click, always on top. Right click, boom, always on top. Okay. So now I'm going to uncolor link it at the top. So instead of blue, I set this to green, and then I could make another chart next to it and do another one on another one. We'll talk about that here in just a minute, but let me show you how easy this is to go to Apple. So first, all I need to do is make a connection to, that's the step one, make a connection to a data feed for stocks. That is one of the things that I need someone to go out there and be willing to teach people. So I am going to, I personally use the Kinetic stocks data feed. Cool. So I'm connected. That's it. Now I have multi-broker. You may have to disconnect from your other and reconnect to another. But I believe they have, it's features and features. A whole different thing around NinjaTrader. Basically just look up to see which version. I have multi-broker, so it doesn't matter. I can make as many connections as I want. But you can have one stocks and one features connection at the same time with even NinjaTrader Standard. But they have some benefit to multi-broker, being able to trade multiple different brokers at the same time. It's a whole thing around that. So you can check that out with NinjaTrader. I'm not going to go into it right now, but that is part of the job of a person who wants to be a teacher or teaching people how to do this. So without further ado, I'm just going to click in the chart and I'm literally going to type AAPL. That's it. I just clicked in the chart and I start typing. This little interface comes up as soon as you start typing, and I'm going to press enter. Boom. Wait for it.
What's her name?
And there you go. And now we have Apple on crack. Just kidding. So what is this right here? Type it in the chat. Cluster plus a 21. Level 21 reversal. Right. Pretty easy.
Hook short AAPL on the 1.
Double cross reversal on an alpha omega.
Speed of AAPL 59.
There's an enigma with triple ready ups behind it. Pretty juicy. So there's your Apple entry there at 227.60 for the short. Targets filled to 20 ticks. And how far did it end up going? Pretty far. Still going right now. After the multi-ready ups. Yeah. So yeah. Enjoy. Apple. Okay, who else has a ticker? And you can do any time frame. Let's say you want to do, I don't know, if you're a minute person, whatever, and you're dumb enough to use time bars, fine. But you know what? Hey, doesn't matter. It's just it's okay with it. It's not as good. my opinion, you're missing out on a lot of internals to each bar. But if you're a
on the 1.
minute player, wait for the loading. So give it a sec. Looks like Apple actually gapped up overnight there and now filled the gap with a touch there. So not near as cool, you know, not near as many bars, right? It's per minute. Boring. So let's say you want to go down to the seconds. Now you're getting fun. How about a 5 second chart? Hey, there we go. Now we're getting some juice. Double cross, double move. There we go. Enigma still working. 20 ticks, easy. Into harmonic. Butamus.
Speed of YM98.
But yeah, any kind of bars, any time frames. Would you recommend using the higher AB like AB9s for stocks? No. Josh, look, you're not qualified to be in our system. Like, you don't even know. Like, you don't even know. Bro, have you not been around? Do you not study our stuff? Nothing changes. Nothing changes. That's the beautiful thing. And this is why I need someone else to teach this. Because, like, as much as I come out here and tell you guys, teach you guys how to use ALGOBOX on any type of instrument whatsoever, you're like, oh, do I change it for stocks? It's got to be different, right? No. No, it doesn't. That's a problem. People these days, I swear it's the shots, I swear it's the jabs, I swear it's the food you guys eat, but you're all effing stupid. Seriously. Stop eating the crap at the grocery store. Get some real food in your system. Pray that the clot shots turn to water. Lay hands over yourself. Anoint yourself with oil and pray the demons out of yourself. Bro. Not even joking. Pray the demon of stupidity out of your body. And by the power of the blood of Jesus, not your own. Make sure you include that. Lucky Charms are poison? Yeah, no doubt.
DCD
100%.
on the 1.
Yeah, Uber Eats. Now, we can't hammer down on Uber too much, then ICT students won't, you know, have jobs. So let's mull that over a minute. And they can't. They're blinded, bro. That's true. That is true. In fact, it says that the Lord will put blinders on them so that they will be yielded over to their own delusions that they want to believe in. Yeah, and I believe we are truly there. The Lord could be returning any day now. Jesus himself could come down, touch foot on the Mount of Olives, crack it open like a boss, any moment now.
On the 8th.
The Feast of Trumpets is coming up here in October. Y'all know that, right? October 2nd through October 4th, somewhere in there, depending on where the moon sliver shows. And, I mean, get yourself straight with the Lord, folks. Very first thing, if you don't care about nothing else, okay, hey, you do not want to live through the tribulation, in my opinion. Get straight. There's a whole section at the top left of my Discord. I'll show you where. Exactly what to do to get right with your maker. Because he's returning soon, and if he sees you in your nonsense, prosperity is yours. Alright, I'm going to take this off of always on top, because this is definitely more important. You want to be rich? True riches right here. Right here. I'll post it into the public chat. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. This is it. You want to make sure you are in right standing with your Creator, who literally already paid the sacrifice for you, and you spit in his face when you don't accept it. Right here. I'll read it to you. Important, saving gospel. The good news. The good news is this: no matter what you've done, sin-wise, otherwise, God himself came to earth in the form of man as Jesus, Yeshua, Yahuwah. He put aside his deity to be the perfect blood sacrifice to make atonement for sin. The perfect blood sacrifice, it is the final sacrifice necessary. He was tempted in every way as man is and was sinless, and voluntarily gave himself up in pain, suffering, anguish, death, and shedding of blood on the cross, so that through his sacrifice, we as mankind might be saved from our own sins. It is a gift, but as with a gift, you cannot force someone to receive a gift. You have the ultimate choice in life to receive that gift or reject it. Why reject it? Why would you deny a gift of eternal life with God when the cost of separation is eternal life in hell with Satan, the fallen, the rest of those who reject him and his gift of salvation? So how do you do it? This is the how. Call out to him in Jesus' name to be saved, and say out loud in a prayer, in a prayerful mind. This quote is as simple as it is. This statement right here, this statement of faith. Thank you, Jesus, Yeshua, for dying and shedding your blood on the cross for me. I accept your gift and believe in faith that you died on the cross and rose again on the third day, as you say, for me to cover my sins and imperfections so that I could be with you in heaven for eternity. That is the how. If you prayed that prayer right now, you can now truly live. Because if you think life here on earth, this is living, it's not. Newsflash. But it is a huge test bed here. It is an opportunity. I get into video game concepts, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and talk about video games. How many of you guys think a video game would be fun if you didn't have harder and harder levels? Anybody? How many of you guys would play a video game that did not get harder and harder? Now then again, hey, Minecraft is pretty cool in creative mode, yes? Do anything you want, you know, it's not really doesn't get any harder, but you know, my son, even in creative mode on Minecraft, he still tries to make things harder and harder, right? He's like, he'll bring bigger and bigger boss people, he brings bigger and bigger mobs into his little world. Right, so even if you don't go into combat mode or whatever it is, PvP, in creative mode, you can make as much potion or make as much, you know, got as much sheepskin and wool as you need and all of the little things to build things. But he sits there and he goes through every single one of them, trying to find the next one and the next one. But eventually you run out of things to figure out. Life here is an opportunity on Earth to play a video game called life with bigger and bigger challenges as you go, in my opinion. But at the same time, when people fail over and over again, they go backwards. And the parable of talents should be something you focus in on. If you don't know about the parable of talents, go check that one out. But there were 3 different types of people. One given much, one given medium, one giving one. Doesn't matter what you were given, it's what you do with it, and do you double it. If you don't double, there's trouble. Just write that one down. If you don't double, there's trouble. All right. Speaking of trouble. Yes, Apple. How about, let's switch this back to something useful like ALGOBOX 2s here. And how about Tesla? TSLA? Boom. Done. And you can do any time frames you want, multiple time frames. You can put up as many charts as you want. And as far as NinjaTrader goes, the way that they handle threading, it is 1 thread per instrument and 1 thread for all the indicators on it. So if you're wondering, you know, can it handle it? Your PC, it's fine. It'll be able to handle it. Get it? So there's Tesla. Let's make it bigger here. See what kind of opportunities here came in this morning on the 2s. Enigma up there at the top went, yep, 20 ticks. Picked it off the top there. Pretty up, super helpful there. Alpha Mega double. And then we kind of had to turn. Little harder plays there on Tesla there this morning. We are on the ALGOBOX 2s. Probably want to go down to the 1s, but just didn't want to have to take the time for load time on it. 19.5, one of my favorite reversals. All right, who else has a stock? Anybody else pick a stock? Any stock?
Enigma long on the TSLA2.
And Tesla going straight to target. Beautiful. While you guys are thinking about one, I'll do Microsoft. See what old Billy Gates dipping his toes into.
Double delta EM on the 1.
All right, we got some NVIDIA. NVDA. Oh, so it's going to be a trend day. It's going to be a trend day on NVIDIA. We got clustering galore on NVIDIA on the 2s. So going to be a trend day on NVIDIA. You guys know about AO clustering? All right, QQQ.
DCDMQQQ on the 2.
Double cross, bottom of a zone. Probably a reversal right there. And again, that's going to follow pretty close with our own instruments. Let's see if they're going to do the same. Close. SLB. What is SLB? I don't even know what that one is. Heard of that one. SLB. Schlumberger. Less movement on that one. Let's go to ALGOBOX 1s. So not a lot of movement on that one. How can I tell? Because there's less bars. Like a lot less bars. Even down on the 1s. Like look how many bars there are. So this one I would say, so this is a good teaching moment. Like if you're teaching stocks, you're like, you know, when you have this few of bars played, this is not going to be a very active stock, at least as of right now. Woof, is that one? WOOF? What's that one? WOOF. Never heard of that one. What is W? Ooh, not a lot of movement on that one. Not hardly any bars at all on Woof. Is that a real thing? So take everyone's but mine. I did yours. I did Woof. I have no idea what it is, but it doesn't have very much going on there. It's Petco. Well, it's at $4. So from a macroeconomic perspective, I would say that, look, people are not having kids and they're, you know, buying animals because they can't afford kids. So
Lower bands touch EM on the.
I mean, long term, I would probably be long on Petco. At the same time, I don't think people are going to buy stuff from Petco. So here's my, you want to go with my whole theory on that? So people are going to buy stuff for their pets, but they're not going to go to Petco because they're going to expect that it's more expensive. And have you seen the Walmart sections now for the dog stuff? Like Walmart has expanded their entire dog sections. Like they're taking up entire areas now, like as big as the, you know, baby areas now. It's not just a 1 or 2 aisle thing anymore. MSTR. What's that one? Visa MasterCard? I thought Visa MasterCard was MA, wasn't it? I don't know. MSTR. What is that?
CCDM on the one.
Oh, there's some movement on Master. Or whatever that is. What is MSTR? Yeah, Petco's mad expensive. So when people are going to be trying to save money, I think, and my theory would be that they probably will go to the places where they can buy it cheaper, because that is it's a money play on dogs and animals, just from a big picture perspective. MSTR MicroStrategy. What's a MicroStrategy? Is this what it'd be like on a stock channel? Yes. Talking about macro outlooks and stuff like that. Yes. Yep, absolutely. And people coming and wanting to give their own thoughts. Again, from a live stream perspective, it's a dream. You have all kinds of things that you could just chat about. And again, I really laid out a lot of this in that video from, what'd you say it was, from the 13th, Eddie? So yeah, let's put that in a section on the left-hand side of Discord somewhere. We'll talk about like ALGOBOX stocks. We need a room on the left for it anyways. And first thing is drop that live stream from the 13th in it. You know, I go over what a kind of a mock live stream would look like. And it's just an idea of how I would run it, but you can take my idea and run it, or you know, if you want to augment what I've already said about it, and it won't be controlled by me. It's basically, you can run it however you want, but I'm there to help you out, just to get you started out making things make sense. But I did even talk about if you wanted to do, you know, full YouTuber thing, the YouTube space is the highest paid, was it CPM, or what is it, CPA? Clicks, pay-per-click, PPC, or CPA. What does that stand for? Get them all mixed up.
J-Hook long MSTR.
CPV maybe? Cost per view. So finance. Anything finance related is one of the highest paid
on the one.
CPVs in YouTube. So if you're running a finance channel in general, your views are worth more, etc., etc. So type of audience that you attract. Yeah, and then of course there is, when we are releasing ALGOBOX stocks, we'll start it out with a huge discount for people jumping in first.
Speed of MSTR
first
89.
500 people that join
66.
with ALGOBOX stocks. We'll have some really huge discounted price, but you know, I need somebody to come and show me, like, practice with it. Like, I still have yet. I've had people say, "Oh, I'll do it, Vinny," and then like they just, you know, die off, whatever. You know, it's longevity of things in life is the true test of a man or woman, really, in my opinion. Anybody can do something for a short period of time. Anybody can put on a mask for a minute, but it's the follow through, and most people don't have it. So let's see, CPM. Yeah, what does CPM stand for? Cost per mil, right? Which is 1,000 type of thing. So yeah, cost per 1,000 views, I think. And milli being, you know, the European standard for 1,000. Millimeter, you know, like ICT's Tiny Johnson.
MSTR 76.
Measured in millimeters, yes. Let's see, I'm gonna say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I've heard that before, bro. I would love you to prove that. I would love you to prove that. I mean, that's a rare feat. Extremely rare. Especially today. It's gotten even more rare. At least back in the day, people would actually, you know, follow up on their word, but today it's got a world full of backstabbers and liars and Mike Schwartz's. Live in Eddie's shadow. Ooh, that's a big shadow. Eddie's a big dog. Eddie is hard to beat. Commitment is perhaps the most important thing in life, sir. You know, that can be argued.
Speed of MST.
I think we did just talk about the most important thing in life.
Speed of MST.
But I think I know what you're saying.
118.
Hidden the prosperity is yours section, I think, to be the most important thing in life. Make sure you got that, your understandings. The Bible actually also tells you, like, in whatsoever you do to the glory of God. Doesn't matter whether you eat or whether you drink, but it is do it to the glory of God. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths, all your ways. And for the workout people who are talking about workout and stuff like this, you know, I'll go to the gym, people be like, hey dude, how often do you work out? Whoa, and I'm like, well, when they hear how often I work out, they're like, that doesn't make any sense. Are you on roids? No. Well, what are you doing? I'm doing sets of 40. What do you mean you're doing sets of 40?
Enigma short on the MST.
Well, because I know the perfect number of trial. Well, what do you mean? Because the Bible says the perfect number of trial is 40. Why would I do anything else but that? So if I'm going to work out and my body's the temple of the Holy Spirit, and he says to take care of your temple and I want to take care of it the best, then the best is not what the rest of you guys come in here and do. You're taking these powders and creatines and blah, 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 blah. I don't do any of that. I do sets of 40. What? Yeah. Now, of course, I mean, maybe the Lord built me with a different physique and it's a pretty cool physique. Okay, maybe. But you take your shirt off next to me and let's see who's got the better physique. And I don't try as hard as you. Well, it depends on if you think if sets of 40 are hard or not. Kind of up to you. Hypertrophy. Hypertrophy. Interesting. Think about it. MSTR.
Speed of MSTR 128.
Okay, one more stock call out. What's our time? Right here for 1 hour 13. Perfect timing. Anybody else want to see a stock? And yes, you can do this on any time frame. We really do. Go check out that September 13th Friday live stream. We will put a new section on the left hand side of Discord there to talk about stocks. But watch that video if you're interested in potentially running your own YouTube channel there. I mean, I basically lay out the formula for you. We give you all the graphics, we give you all the layouts, we give you, you know, and again, you could change the layout afterwards and all that kind of whatnot, but we get you, you know, we'll do the whole booster thing for you, get you going. We're excited for people to know about it and have a place to come and ask questions, and you just get to sit there and live stream, drink a coffee. You don't have to trade. So you do not have to do like me. I want to make that very clear. You don't have to come out here, take the trades on your live streams, because we're looking for ALGOBOX trainers for stocks. Someone who is willing to go, I'm out here to train people, to show people how to use ALGOBOX on stocks. Now, you may still want to trade futures, because I would. I would be trading futures. I would maybe do that on a separate screen. I would set full auto, perhaps. I would trade it on a different screen to trade my futures, or do a morning session for the YouTubers, because you know how it is. The morning is the most important movements there for stocks. As we all know, that open is, you know, very important, vitally important. Pre-market, and then in those first 30 minutes to an hour, some of the best movements and setups that people will get with stocks. So you need to be there for a morning show on that. You're not going to be able to trade futures in the morning. You are giving that up. But I've already showed you guys futures in the afternoon. I love trading futures in the afternoon. Some of my favorite things, but up to you. You know, at the end of the day, it's up to the individuals. I don't force anybody to do anything, but if people truly want to do something, you know, it's a prove to me that you're a committer, and I will applaud your efforts and I will accelerate your efforts. But it does, you have to have the spark first, and it's got to be big enough to get my attention. I am a simple man with a simple plan and an amazing father. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mosswell, Curtis G, and Eddie B, I am sending out Big H-Town. See ya. Come back for this afternoon. Art team. Show them how it's done.
the old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better
Speech of
opportunity.
MSTR
I don't think
58.
it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use that, they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta 5
Double Delta team on the one.
Harmonic pattern. Pick up. Down on freeze. Order filled. Target filled.
Audio Jungle.